So I just got some new software to try and make my webcam record again. Yay! And so hopefully this is working. Hopefully I'm recording a video as we speak. I had a couple different topics laid aside for the next video, but I can't remember the second one, but I did remember the first. I actually made a vlog with this really horrible, cheap video camera I bought, and it was so bad I was actually inaudible. It was terrible. I got it and then took it back to the store, and they said I had to try another one before they'd consider anything else. So I got the second camera, still total crap. And now they won't give me my money back. They just want to give me store credit. What I might end up doing is and then I got a third camera, which is a still camera, but I've decided it's not going to work for what I need. So I'm going to take it back and have a gift card. So I'm seriously considering taking the gift card and like selling it on Craigslist for a few bucks less than it's worth, just so I can have the cash. Because the whole thing was an ill-fated impulse buy, and I should know better. But that's neither here nor there. The reason I'm talking is I wanted to mention the title of today's blog. And I want to do a self-help version, a thing this isn't just me rambling. Sorry, it's the wee hours of the morning. I want to talk about discovering and celebrating the good things in ourselves, because it's just seems to be so difficult for most people, especially women, to one, recognize, and two, appreciate the fact that they have good qualities. But I think it's kind of hard for everybody, because it's just, we're inside. We're inside looking out, and it's just hard to see the packaging when you're inside the box, So there's a whole bunch of different things you can do to help uncover what it is that you're good at, what good qualities you have. I, of course, am a big fan of the whole writing thing. Write in your journal. Write fiction, whatever, just write, to help kind of uncover these things about yourself. I also think, you should make note of what other people say. Not that other people should do your thinking for you, but in this instance, if there's people that care about you, there's a good chance that they're more cognizant of your finer qualities than you are. So pay attention. I mean, even ask. Go to people you trust. Go to people you care about and say, you know what? I'm working on trying to figure out what my strengths are. What do you see? What do you think is something I'm good at, or something that's good about me? And really listen. And especially if you hear it from more than one person. And when you do find out, whether it's through your own exploration or from somebody else, write it down. Because there's something empowering about having some tangible evidence of your of anything, but especially of things like your good qualities. Be sure and write it down. Have a copy of it. Read it again, And so do a self-exploration, and then ask other people for their opinions. And then you should also, once you have a short list, or you have some things that you think maybe these are some of your talents or strengths or gifts, you need to make a point of being aware of them and celebrating them for what they are. You need to, and one of those things, like I said, is writing it down, having a copy of it, reading over it again. But also, I've heard tell of other people say, write it on a calendar. Anything that happens in a day, write it in a calendar and go back and read the calendar. Maybe pick up a new skill or hobby. Try something different and see if you're getting any good at that. Be sure and celebrate the little things. One of the things that I really love about journaling is that you're sitting there writing about your day, and by the end of the day, by the end of the entry, you've probably listed at least one thing that you've done well, that you were good at, that was positive. And I know for a while there, I was going to therapy, and I had a therapist tell me that was one of my jobs, was that every single day I was to write my journal, and every single day I was supposed to pick one thing, some, positive self-affirmation to write about. And so I'd write my journal about my day, about what I was thinking, feeling, and by the end of it, I would have come across at least one thing that was noteworthy or praiseworthy. And that was really, really helpful to me, because I had some really horrible self-esteem there for a while. I really, honestly, did not think well of myself. And even now, when I feel like I'm fairly well adjusted, I still have my moments. I still have doubts. Sometimes I'll even ask my friends, so you do like me, right? Or why is it you like me? What? Because I don't think of myself as anything special. I've had people tell me, Debbie, you are special. You're smart, you're funny, you're compassionate, you're thoughtful and kind and considerate and always there to give good advice. I mean, that's why I do these vlogs. I never would have occurred to me to try and share some of my wisdom. I don't think of myself as all that wise. But I had people again and again and again tell me, you're so good at this. You've helped me so much. You should have a talk show. You should have a television show. You should have an article. Self-help. You should have a self-help column. So, work on exploring to find out what it is you're good at. Try and find new things that you might be good at. Celebrate those things by writing them down and making yourself aware of them. And also by magnifying those talents. Because if you discover that you have, say, you have a deft hand at drawing, that you're actually fairly good at it, don't just let it sit there in the box. Do it. Use it. Practice. And get better. Because if you have this gift, if you have this talent, it's kind of your duty and responsibility to use it. And at first maybe just for your own good, maybe just for your own edification. But eventually, there's going to be a time in your life when I know, no doubt, you can use whatever this gift is for some greater good. And so you should be ready. I really believe that we come with this set of gifts and talents, and it's just criminal to not use them, to help other people, to make this world a little better place. So, this is a short one, but this is something important, I think, because it's something we all struggle with. I know that we all have gifts and talents. I know we all have strengths and weaknesses. And I know that there are good things about you that you're either unaware of or not giving the proper attention and place in your life that you ought. So do these things. Be aware of the good in you. It's there. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. This is Debbie. Bye.